Good afternoon, Geoguessr fans, and welcome to Miriam's Geoguessr channel. It is Saturday, the 5th of July, 2025. What are we doing again?
Daily Challenge!
Daily Challenge, good plan. Right, let's do the Daily Challenge. Hit that play button, and off we go. Where on earth are we going to today? That looks a bit of a European one to start with.
Europe, somewhere, guys.
Yeah. Let's have a go this way, shall we? Sort of quite narrow streets. Can we see anything on this lorry? What language is that in? Nice. Oh, there's a sign just there. What does the sign say? Zona Prednost Zaprava. That looks a bit Czech or Slovak to me. So I get the feeling we're in that area of the world, sort of near Eastern Europe. Velteco packaging machines, wonder where they are. Anything we can see down here? These factories. I suspect this is possibly a dead end, but let's have a look. No idea what that means. Right, oh no, the road does actually carry on down here. Right, what's on this sign here? Can't tell you that. Already read that. Yeah.
It's got that circle on top of the U.
Yeah. And that's the days there. I wish I knew what the days were in different languages. That'd be something we should look up sometime. Because quite often you see like days, and you're trying to sort of work out what language is Monday or that in. Zara di restauras Verfina. Yeah. I'm still thinking Czech or Slovak.
In Czechia or Slovakia, guys.
That's really what it looks like to me. Can we see anything up there? Packaging.cz. There we are.
We're in Czechia,
We are in
guys.
Czechia. Brilliant. Astro Lasim. Dvizovska? Is that the name of the town? That looks feasible, doesn't it? Shall we find Dvizovska? See if we can find somewhere called Dvizovska in Czechia. Here we are. Dvizovska. No idea where that would be. Never heard of it before. There's a Astro Vasim as well. I don't know. See if they find either of those places. Dvizovska is Vasim. We've got 30 seconds, so let's plonk ourselves in the middle of Czechia while we do a little bit more looking, see if we can find any of these
Searching,
places.
guys.
Yeah, it still should be quite a good score because we've definitely got the right country.
There's a city in Czechia called Brno.
Brno, yeah. Dvizovska or Vasim. No, I can't find those places. Oh well, let's see where this place is. In 3, 2, 1. Right, there we go.
Yeah.
Oh, not bad. 40 miles away, so 4,700 points. It is Vlasim. Oh, and there it is, down there. It's known as a hub for arms and ammunition production. Uh-oh. The company Celia and Bellot, one of the world's oldest ammunition manufacturers, has been based here since 1825. So we weren't actually that far away, actually. So we're just more to the south of Prague in the sort of... you'd have to zoom in a little way to see that. So I think we did pretty well there. 4,783, good score. On to the next round.
Yeah.
Let's go. Railway line. Driving on the right. European speed limit sign. What can we see? It looks a bit run down, doesn't it? But electrified. Right, should we go this way or that way? I'm thinking this way looks better. What do you think, Miriam?
Yeah.
Right. Nothing on this building here. No. Sometimes railways are quite useful because they have like little panels which you have names of signal boxes and junctions and
We're
stuff.
next to a railway, guys, but we don't know which one.
No. But if we carry on, there might be a station which will, have a big nameplate that will tell us where we are. So let's see where we end up along here. I think our closest ever, where we got 0 yards, we actually were next to a railway in Poland, and we were able to work out where we were from the name of the station and stuff. Right. Constantine Group. What country does that look like?
It's
It's Romania.
We're in
I'm sure that's
Romania,
Yeah, 'cause
guys.
that's Romania, and that's Moldova up there. So I'm sure that's a map of Romania. So I think that means we're in Romania. Yeah, and that's the flag, isn't it? That's the flag of Romania.
Yeah.
Right, so we're in Romania. That's a good help.
But Romania's quite a big place,
It
guys.
is. So let's see if there's anything along here which would tell us where we are. Let's keep going. A bit faster. No road signs or anything. Oh, there's the name of a... Oops. Oh yeah, there's a lot of Romanian flags just there as well.
We're in Romania, guys.
So, Batalionul 1 Instructi 8. So Romania Ministry Apari Național. Apărare. Well, it looks like the Romanian Ministry of something, but...
We could be in
oh yeah, there it is.
Bucharest, guys.
Well, that does seem likely, doesn't it? If we've actually got a big ministerial building. Ministerul Apărare Național. Don't know what that is, but shall we go to Bucharest and see if we can find a big railway line?
Because it's usually in capitals where you find big national ministry places like that.
So where is a big railway stuff? And there's not a very big road, but it does look like a decent sized freight yard. So where's this? That's difficult. There's a railway line here on the other side. Or shall we just plonk ourselves in Bucharest and hope that we're sort of roughly right? It's how far does the railway carry on this side? Because we don't seem to be. The railway comes to an end there. Right, so we're not there, are we? Where does the railway go? Oh, there we are. Never mind.
Here we are, guys.
Oh, it's not in Bucharest. So it's a place called
Caracal.
Caracal's markets and eateries offer classic Romanian dishes like mici, grilled sausage, ciorba, sour soup, and placinta, stuffed pastries. Sounds nice. These traditional flavours reflect the region's deep cultural roots. Okay, interesting. So it's a fairly small place. There's the big railway yard we're next to. Doesn't explain why you've got this like ministry place there. I don't really understand that. If we didn't go a bit further, we might have found the railway station, which would have told us where we are. But there we are. Still 4,500 points. That's a good score. So we've got at least 4,500 points now in every round.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can keep that going. That's a really good start.
It's good,
Next
guys.
round. Right. Don't think we're in Europe. No, this could be somewhere a bit further away by the look of things. Nice pickup truck we're in. What's up here?
Don't know where we are, Chris. But that gives it away.
Yeah, these...
We think we're in Africa,
yeah,
guys.
a large number of black men suggest that we're probably in Africa. It doesn't have to be. There's black people everywhere, but when you see everybody black, it tends to be that you're in Africa. Sancho Heights.
So an English-speaking country in Africa, guys.
Yeah, and it's got some quite big buildings.
With some quite big buildings.
So, now what would be really good is to find out what side of the road everybody's driving on. Nobody's really driving back here, are they? Let's go back to the beginning, because I felt we were on... No, we weren't on a decent road. Is there a decent road over there? Because if we actually get to a decent
Still
road...
searching about, guys.
Then we can see what side people are driving on. There isn't really a decent road, is there?
So we can rule a whole load of places out.
Yeah.
It's always good when you rule a few places out, because that means you get a better clue of where you could be.
Yeah. Extreme Spa and Barbershop. Right, what was Extreme?
So definitely a English-speaking
No,
country in Africa,
Yeah.
guys.
Why don't we go that way? Why don't we go that way? There's some pretty big buildings, but then the roads are pretty awful, which is a bit of a sort of contradiction, isn't it? City safety supplies, less straightforward, less
Which city?
Don't know. I'm getting a bit of a sort of West Africa vibe. I don't think it's South Africa because I think the roads would be better.
Which Ghana speaks English in West Africa?
Yeah, so you'd go for Ghana or Nigeria, but you tend to have this thing in Nigeria where you've got the police car following you around. And I haven't seen sight or sound of a police car.
Maybe this guy lost his police car.
It's a bit of a maze, isn't it? A bit of a maze. It doesn't look hot enough to be Senegal. Every time we go to Senegal, it feels like it's sort of desert and it's parched and everything. So I don't think it's Senegal. Anyway, it's not Senegal because they're French speaking. So, is there anything on there?
We got 20 seconds.
Nairobi.
We're in Kenya, guys.
Right. Okay. Fine. Let's zip into Nairobi. So we got that bit wrong, didn't we? We're almost on the wrong side of the continent, but at least we got there in the end. Right. So we've got places in Nairobi. Whereabouts? We probably can't get any closer than that. We don't know the PO box.
Write it out.
There we are. Oh, not bad. 17 miles. So just outside Nairobi in Kitengela. Once a quiet rural area, Kitengela is rapidly developed into a bustling suburb with modern housing, shopping centres and schools. This growth is fueled by Nairobi's urban sprawl.
The roads aren't good quality though, guys.
No, they can still do some work on the roads by the look of things, but hopefully they're making progress with that. Right, well, that's another really good score, 4,900.
Let's go on the next round.
At the moment. Right, next round. Ah, right. Driving on the left. That's interesting.
Well, that rules out so many places then.
Right. What is that? Clincher. Well, that's not. So we're not in Japan, definitely. That looks like a sort of European language. Is it English? No, I think this might be Indonesia, to be honest. Because it looks, it's a language which uses Western characters, but it's not. What's that? That's Malaysia, isn't it?
We're in Malaysia, guys.
Right. Okay. Super.
There might
get that sorted out.
be a bit of Chinese around here too. If you do see any, that gives even more of a hint.
Well, at least we got the right country, but Malaysia is a pretty big area, so we've got a bit of a job to do to sort of try and narrow it down a bit.
There's part of Malaysia on the Malay Peninsula, and part of it's on the Borneo, the third largest island in the world.
Miriam, I think you have the best Asian geography of like any 8-year-old in the world. So you do great. Let's see if we can. Any thoughts on where we are? It's sort of looking a bit sort of flat and tropical, isn't it?
Thank you, by the way.
That's a pleasure. Right. I can't see anything on that. That sign's not really readable.
Not really making any progress, guys.
No, well, yeah, it's a classic thing, you know, we've got the country within the first few seconds, but then actually getting beyond the country and actually trying to narrow it down within the country.
It's impossible.
Yeah, not necessarily impossible. I mean, you get lucky with things, like you get a big address on the side of somebody's van or outside somebody's business.
We've had things like these many times before, guys.
Or you get a big road sign or something, but yeah, it can be a bit of a challenge, but at least in Malaysia we stand a chance of reading it. It's countries with non-Western characters, you know.
That's a big headache.
Yeah, like Cyrillic or Chinese characters.
Or
really,
Japanese.
Yeah, or Japanese, you really sort of struggle to read addresses.
Or Bengali.
Even if you've got a big panel with the address on right in front of you. But you can't see anything like that right here, so we might have to take a bit of a guess where we are. Right. Is that the name of the places?
And the Disney Cookie Channel Kandaran?
I don't know what that is. Not sure if any of those are places.
We have not got much time left.
No, there's no.
Let's do a bit of a plonk here.
Okay, a bit of a plonk it. Right, so we're in Malaysia. So somewhere on here, Malay Peninsula perhaps?
Yes.
Right, and because that's Malaysia, and that's Malaysia over here, isn't it?
Yeah.
Between the two of those, don't really have a view of to which it is. So let's put it a bit further down here, just in case it's over there. Oh,
Yay!
an island. What island is that? It's called Langkawi. It's known as the Jewel of Kedah. Is Kedah the island?
And it's wrapped in fascinating myths. One of the most famous is the legend of Mashari, a woman wrongly used to archery. Its curse supposedly lasted some generations. Whatever.
Okay, never heard of this place, but interesting. Well, 3,400, so not quite the score that we've had in the others, but still quite respectable. Final round. This is all to play for in the final round. Whether we think we're already heading for a silver medal, we'll see if we can convert it to gold. That'd be good, wouldn't it? Right, where on earth are we now? Oh, a bit different. Right, what language is this?
Cyrillic,
It's a Cyrillic
guys.
language. Okay. That's
Oh,
always a challenge.
Yeah.
Because it's difficult to sort of see which country's Cyrillic language. I'll look for other clues. Nice horses.
Colourful horses, guys.
Yeah, it looks like we're at the end of a route. That's big river. The skyscrapers. Do we recognise any of those?
I don't really recognise any of those buildings, guys.
No.
And we still haven't got the country.
No, we don't. Just having a look along the other side of the river to see if.
It does look like we're in a big city, though, guys.
Yeah, no, look at that. It looks like quite a sort of
Developed.
Yeah, and probably famous city. I just don't recognise it. The skyline. Let's have a look. Anything over there we can see?
This is what we mean about not being able to read these characters.
There's not a flag there, is it? No. Right. Let's zoom along and see if we can find anything along here. No, this is proving
Difficult. Very difficult, guys.
there's a little bandstand there. Just don't know where that. Oh, what's that? Hang on. Oh, they're rebuilding it. They're all building it.
Google pictures are not always taken at the same time, guys.
No.
You can have one picture where lots of places, well, it's all built up, another where it's just being built.
Yeah. Right. Pector something hotel.
What famous places are there in the Cyrillic one?
I don't know. Could it be Budapest? Could it be Kiev? I'm just.
20
It doesn't
seconds.
feel like Russia, so should we go for Budapest? Because Hungary, its language is a bit like that.
Let's
Feels like
plonk
that
it.
could be the Danube. Should we plonk it there?
Oh, we've only got 41 points,
Where's
guys.
that? It is a place called Blagoveshchensk, so it's in Russia.
But really near the border with
It's
China.
the Amur River then, so it's right on the border with China.
We're in the Amur River,
Fascinating.
guys.
So the buildings we could actually see on the other side are actually in China, but we're in Russia. So it looks very pleasant. But yeah, fascinating. I've not really seen the Amur River. This is somewhere we've not really been before.
Yeah. Blagoveshchensk.
Blagoveshchensk. So it's directly across the Amur River from Heihe, China. You can literally look across the river and see another country. And in winter, locals used to walk or drive over the frozen river.
That sounds dangerous,
It is,
guys.
isn't it? Yeah. Cool. Well, I'm afraid that rules out getting a gold medal, but let's see how we've got on this one.
17,000.
17,000. And let's break it down. Top 38%. So it looks like a lot of people found that one.
Just that one that really let us down.
If we'd got a similar scores on that one as we did on the others, would have been on gold medal territory. But never mind. Well, let's see if we can do a bit better tomorrow.
Click the like button and subscribe.
Yeah, thank you for joining us. Do subscribe, and we'll see you again very soon on Miriam's Geoguessr channel. Bye.
Bye.